Once you start working in the corporate world, everyone, and I literally mean everyone, will look forward to this one thing like how people have been going crazy with the kind of recent Milo plush toys. That thing is the weekends. Every week, without fail, you or your other colleagues will constantly talk about how you guys can't wait for it to be Friday already. And when you guys are back from work the following Monday blues hits you like a truck, and the vicious cycle repeats. I've made a video previously regarding this topic. Do check it out if you guys haven't. I talked about how we shouldn't always be looking forward to the weekends because that's 2 short days out of the whole 7 days of the week. Wanting to quickly get the 5 days out of the way for 2 days doesn't make any logical sense. Considering that we have so little time on this earth, it'll be best if we can find something meaningful to do after work, or ideally, to find a job that you enjoy. And here's the big problem. How do you find a job that you enjoy? And let me add in another curveball. Will you really enjoy your work 100%? If you do indeed make your hobbies a job, I've heard and seen many people starting their own side hustles, working on their own business. People around them will think that they have it good, finding out their purpose and doing what they enjoy for their job. But what they do not see are the endless midnight oils burn, the grind, the anxiety, the stress on whether their business could take off or at least break even. Sometimes, there will be a repetitive nature to a certain task that makes you so sick of it that it is impossible to be fun. Imagine starting a baking business, thinking that it's great that you are making your hobby of baking as your job. A massive order comes in for your cookies, be it from your friends or family, and you have to bake that same dang cookie thousands of times. You just started your business. Your business is barely growing. You don't have the funds. There's absolutely no way you can hire another person to bake for you at this point. So, what now? How are you going to tide over months or even years of baking that same dang cookie until your business stabilizes and you have enough funds to hire another person? There's none. No way. In the beginning of every journey, you're just you. You're alone. No one is going to help you. It's not easy to gain success by doing the bare minimum. You really have to push through with the tough times for a really long period of time before you can see results. Forget about the crazy social media success stories that you see of people gaining success overnight. Those are 1 in a million, and it doesn't happen to everyone. Once you know this, you will start to realize that it's impossible for work to be fun 100% of the time. Work isn't a Disneyland ride. And here's the thing, it's entirely okay. It's okay for work to not be fun every time. If you enjoy doing it at least 70, 60, or 50% of the time, that's enough. Life isn't all fun and games. If you manage to push through with the tough times, you'll eventually be rewarded with the freedom that you have always wanted, be it financial freedom or reaching a point in your career that allows you to do what you have always wanted. As much as I talk about it on the business context, it is very much the same as your corporate 9-to-5 job. We often think that we have to find a job that we enjoy 100% of the time, to the point that you hate to go home. No matter how much you find, let me tell you, you can never find a job like that. There will be times that you absolutely hate and can't wait to get it over with and go home. You may be doing certain tasks that you enjoy a lot, but once this project is over, you could be going back to doing your mundane everyday tasks until something new comes in. You may think that job hopping would solve this. It could. You may be able to find out what you truly want once you jumped enough places. But even for the best workplace that you have been to, it still wouldn't be perfect, and you leaving that to another job, thinking that you'll be better, turns out to be trash. Work isn't a Disneyland ride, and it can never be. But that's what makes life fun and interesting. Because there's bad times, that's why there are good ones. Without the bad, you could never appreciate the good. People that rose to the top from the slums never forgot where they came from and are forever grateful because they know how it feels like to be at rock bottom. Sometimes, we just have to be grateful at what we have. And if it's something that we enjoy most of the time, though not 100%, it may not be that bad of a thing. Yes, no matter what, we'll always be looking forward to the weekends even when you're working at a job that you love. But you can at least make it that much better by trying your best to find that job that you enjoy most of the time. Be grateful that you're in that position. Then maybe, just maybe, you could one day make the weekdays just like any other weekends.